Hey y'all, OmahaBravo here. I'm going to show you how to install the LightGuard on your Ford Super Duty truck. Before we get started, let me show you what's in the package. Every single one should come with a driver's side and a passenger side cover plate, a driver's side and a passenger side cover piece, and a package with the hardware and bit. So let's get started. Here are the tools you're going to need to install the LightGuard. You're going to need a screwdriver to be able to utilize the 1/4-inch bit that's provided with the kit. Guys, use a screwdriver. Do not use a ratchet. Do not use any other device besides a screwdriver. You will risk over tightening the screws and stripping out the holes. So, screwdriver for the bit, and you will need a T50 Torx to be able to take off the cable bolt, and a ratchet or whatever device tool you need to be able to utilize that bit. One thing I want to add before we go any further, for those that have a 2023 or newer pickup, your tailgate comes with these tie-down brackets. These brackets may need to be removed depending on how your tailgate sits within the opening, as they may make contact with the LightGuard base bracket. So after you install the LightGuard, close your tailgate slowly and check for clearances and remove these as necessary. So the first thing you want to do is remove the tailgate cable from the bolt. Do one side at a time, guys, otherwise your tailgate's going to fall down. Y'all should know that. Then you want to use the T50 and remove the cable bolt. This cable bolt, if it's your first time to remove this, it's going to be in there pretty tight. So loosen it up and take it out. Once you have that, you're going to reuse this. You'll want to get the driver's side bracket. We're on the driver's side bracket. The brackets have the long edge towards the front of the truck, the taller flange towards the front of the truck, and fit just like this. So put the cable bolt through the slotted hole and install. Position it just right so that you can thread in the cable bolt and hand thread it in as far as you can go before using your tool. That way you don't accidentally cross thread it. When you install this, pay attention. This flanged edge on this side is meant to sit between the bed and the tail light. It tucks in between that gap. Some tail lights have, just like mine, the plastic on the back is separating. So pay close attention to yours. If that's separated quite a bit, this may not fit. Guys, when you go to install this base plate, just note that it is sitting directly on your truck's paint. So don't move it up and down, don't slide it around. It's sitting directly on the paint. It can cause damage. So be careful when you're installing it. Maybe hold it down at the bottom as you're putting this in and just tighten that up. So once you get it installed, you got it nicely tucked in here. Use your ratchet and tighten down this cable bolt. Guys, look up the torque specs for this bolt for your year model truck and tighten those to the manufactured torque spec. Once you get it tight, install the cable. Be careful not to make contact with the back, as you may scratch your bracket. And the next thing you're going to want to do is install the cover piece. So the easiest way to do this, take your bit just in your fingers and get one of the 1/4-inch fasteners. Put those together and just pick a hole. What you're going to want to do is put these in just finger tight so that you can get them all lined up. And just screw them down just until they're barely snug, and rinse and repeat with the other 4. And you want to leave it like that so that you can adjust this bracket so you can get the rest of the screws in. And don't tighten them up just yet. We'll get to that here in a second. One thing I failed to mention, you get to this point, you'll know by now, but the The cover piece and the base bracket were designed for the stock 8mm hex head fasteners. They were not designed for any aftermarket fasteners. If you have those type fasteners, this bracket may not work. So use your screwdriver with the bit installed and hand tighten down all of these fasteners. No particular order. Get them good and snug, but do not over tighten them. Once you have them all snug, install is complete. With the driver's side installed, move to the passenger side and repeat the same steps, making sure not to over tighten those top 5 fasteners. Guys, if you have any questions or issues during installation, hit me up. Appreciate you watching. Thank you guys very much for your business.